Welcome to Youngstown, Ohio. This is my first time in Ohio. I'm basically here for a wedding of my friend Kendra Warren, but it's a beautiful little town, and it was once known for steel, creating steel for, railroad tracks and buildings and skyscrapers, anything you needed steel for. It was coming out of Youngstown 100 years ago. Today it's kind of desolate in a way, but I've heard interesting things about this town. There's a lot of Italians here, there's a lot of baking here, a lot of bake-offs, like cookie bake-offs. That's something I learned at the wedding reception the other night. There was a whole plethora of cookies to choose from. I love that. I love that tradition. It's a tradition, and it was so good. I love trying all the different cookies that everyone handmade at home. What a beautiful tradition that is. So anyway, also fun fact, Tony Hinchcliffe from Kill Tony is from this town. That's basically how I learned about this place outside of my friend's fiance. That's a cool thing. Anyway, let's go check out this place, hit the mill, and walk around, check out the sights. If you're into art museums like I am, you need to check out Butler Institute, America's very first museum dedicated solely to American art. At the heart of the Butler Museum is a stunning glass ceiling atrium built in 1919 by the famous architects McKim, Mead, and White. Natural light pours in from above, giving the whole museum an open, timeless feeling that still welcomes visitors more than a century later. This gallery showcases some of the finest examples of American Impressionism. At the center is John Singer Sargent's Mrs. Knowles and Her Children, a graceful portrait that reflects the elegance and intimacy of family life at the turn of the century. And here is Robert Vaux's in Flanders Field. Nearly 10 feet across, it is one of the most celebrated American Impressionist works, known for its scale, its vivid energy, and its power to immerse you right into the landscape. Next is the Portrait of the Lady by John White Alexander, an American painter renowned for his elegant turn-of-the-century portraits. His works hang in major museums around the world, and here at Butler, this painting captures the grace and style of the Gilded Age, literally like the Gilded Age HBO series that I love. This is Judas Brutus Stearns, The Marriage of Washington, painted in 1849. Stearns was known for his Washington series, and works like this helped 19th century Americans imagine the private life of their first president as part of the nation's story. Now we step into the 20th century. One of the highlights here is Norman Rockwell's Lincoln the Railsplitter, painted in 1964. Nearly life-size, it shows a young Abraham Lincoln with an axe in one hand and a book in another. A powerful symbol of strength, self-education, and the value that shaped America's most beloved presidents. Finally, we enter the contemporary galleries. where the art gets big, really big. Giant paintings and sculptures surround you as you walk through, and sitting quietly in the corner is one of the most surprising works here, a life-size sculpture of a security guard. It looks so real you might think he's actually on duty until you realize he's part of the art. There's so much more to discover here in Youngstown, Ohio. This was just a glimpse of a place that amazed me. America is full of hidden histories and treasures you may never heard of, but they're always worth exploring. Whether you're visiting in person or experiencing them spatially on Apple Vision Pro. That's all the time I have for today's journey, but the adventure continues. Next, we'll head to the United Kingdom to capture incredible history and landscapes. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon in England in Immersive 180.